All right.
All right, I'm Kyle,
And I'm Kyle.
and this is K squared. All right, so we actually have a few comments. So I'm gonna try to pull them up real quick using technology. Let's see how this works.
Yes, so good with technology.
Such technology goodness. All right. So the two comments that we got, wow, comments that we got are one from Courtney saying Morgan, and that was because I could not remember Dexter Morgan's last name.
Oh,
Dexter. And then Halloween Town apparently is a top 5 Halloween movie. What is
uh,
Halloween Town? I don't think I've ever even heard of
I
that.
remember watching Halloween Town back in the day. That's it's been a while, but um, I
Wow.
remember watching Halloween Town. It's like based off of or they have a town that's based off of the movie, or the movie's based off of a town, one or the other. Um, Somewhere up, I think like Massachusetts or something. That makes sense where all that crazy witchy stuff went on. So there's that.
I've never seen that one. And then, of course, we also mentioned the dance routine for Miss Brazola. So yeah, we're gonna have to like figure that out at some point. Maybe we can like if we get like so many views or something, we can do a dance routine, but we need more people to actually want to see that.
Yeah, that dance took a while to learn. It was harder for Kyle than it was for me, which is surprising because I got two left feet.
Man, well, I will say this. I was told by somebody that you danced better than I did in the video that I showed them. So um,
What?
it was one of those
Oh,
things.
where we did our like routine?
Yeah, I showed the video, and that person was like, "Oh, I'm was pleasantly surprised at how good you were." And I was like,
Uh-huh.
"What am I, chopped liver? Jeez."
Everybody's pleasantly surprised at,
They're
I do
not ready
things
for that
so
humility.
oddly good. That's what everybody says. You're like, you're good at the most random things. And I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take a win wherever I can get them.
Here we go. All right, and then Mike Myers and Jason. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That
I
says
thought
or.
Jason, huh?
Oh, I see the comment. Yes, hi, I can read. Um, yes, that says this one and this one. Yeah, I got you. I wasn't a huge fan of either one of those, but I don't like scary movies. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually seen Michael Myers. Obviously I've seen The Mask, for Michael Myers, but I watched a few of the Jason ones, and they was just like, I don't know. It didn't get me as much.
Jason, the one with Jamie Lee Curtis in it,
Maybe.
or is it Michael Myers?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Either way, Jamie Lee Curtis got it going on.
Yeah. All right. So, topics for tonight. Number one is, what is your favorite childhood field trip memory? So I will let you go first on this one if you're ready for it.
Yeah, I was born ready. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. So my favorite childhood memory from a field trip back in the day would probably be, I think it was fifth grade. I just moved into city schools at that point from the counties. And I was getting to know everybody and whatnot, but we took a field trip to the Ripley's Aquarium up in the Smokies. Um, and so we got to go up there and actually spend the night and sleep in our uh, like camping bags, sleeping bags, underneath the conveyor belt that they have there, where all the fish are swimming over top of you.
Oh, wow.
And I had this big old stingray that just like settled right over top of me in the middle of the night, and I was like, "All right, this is gonna be what it is." So,
Wow.
but that's pretty cool though, to be able to like be there. They pretty much had the whole thing booked out for us in the afternoon. We got to explore the whole aquarium. They had all different types of activities and everything, and so it was a really fun trip, and a neat experience to get to do that. So I remember that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one, man. Yeah, definitely did not do that. And that was the other reason I like brought this up, because I feel like field trips aren't as much of a thing as they used to be. Because like my younger brother didn't go on as many trips as we did. And I feel like I went on fewer trips than my older brother did. I don't know like why that is, but I've actually got, I'm going to break the rules, of course, because I make them so you can break them, right? Um, I have two. One was American Village here in Alabama, which, I don't even know if they still exist. If they do, congratulations, you just got a free advertisement.
Please explain what American Village is for us folks that aren't from Alabama.
I was getting to it, Kyle.
Don't get smart with me. You're getting real slick out the mouth.
So American Village is pretty much they have a village that is set up like the towns that existed during the Revolutionary War. So you go there and like there's all these people dressed up as like people from like the 1770s and all that good stuff. And I just thought it was so cool that you walk through this town. They have like people all dressed up a certain way. They all talk like they're pioneers or colonialists. And one of the coolest things is that they would shoot like muskets in front of the kids and like show you how everything worked or how people lived back then. Of course, I like history, so it was right up my alley.
Boring.
I knew that was coming. And then we also got to like cook hot dogs outside on like this huge like bonfire, so I thought that was really fun too.
Hot dogs, those are
I know.
All
right, so sidetrack real quick. How do you cook your hot dog? You
on
like
a grill.
You know what I mean, like medium.
I do like mine a little bit burnt. I like mine blackened.
Yeah, I like them nice and crispy. All right. So anyways, back to the story. The other part that I really liked, we got to go to Golden Flakes factory and like see how they made all the chips and stuff. And we got like unlimited amount of chips for like all the chips that a child could want, which is probably not the best thing in the world, but I always thought that was a really cool experience. So
yeah, history's boring. I don't approve of that field trip. I mean, we went to a couple historical ones and I honestly don't remember where they are or what they were about. They were like, oh, some war happened here. And I was like, oh, whoop-de-doo, who cares? Bunch of dead people.
Oh, I love it, man. You just like blacked it out completely.
Yeah, it was boring. Not worth my time. But not a memory. Not good enough to store up here. There ain't much that can be kept up here, and that's definitely not something I want to keep up here.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so the next one is, what is your opinion on bonfires? And that's honestly how I got the second one, is because I was thinking of just like field trips and stuff, and remember roasting like hot dogs over an open flame. I was like, man, this is such a cool thing.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack,
you go ahead and start this one off.
Say what?
You go ahead and start this one off.
So I clearly, anybody who knows me, I'm a big fan. I love it when it's like and of course now it's like November and everything is starting to get a little bit colder and a little bit more chilly, so you can actually have a bonfire. And I actually am one of those people who went out and bought like a solo stove, so you can just like have a bonfire anywhere. And I think that is like the coolest thing, because you can literally just like carry this little whatever metal tub and go have a little bonfire and like sit around and talk to people. And it's just, I don't know, something that's just so relaxing about sitting by the fire, talking to your friends, whatever, roasting a hot dog. I also like doing the whole like outdoor movie projector and sitting by a fire. I think that's pretty cool too. And those smokeless ones are pretty amazing. It's awesome that you can like actually sit by a fire and then not necessarily smell horrible after you leave.
Well, I always smell horrible when I leave because they say that beauty attracts smoke, and I'll tell you, it hits me all the time. Like, I mean, hot stuff over here. Let me tell you what.
I have never heard that one before in my life.
What? Y'all, tell me if you've heard the thing where if you're a beautiful person, smoke's attracted to you. Let us know down below.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we still have to do that too. That's going to be a future episode where we talk about just sayings and where they came from.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of sayings.
I love it.
But yeah, my opinion on like fires and bonfires and whatnot, I like them a lot. I'm a bit of a pyromaniac myself. So I'm always for trying to catch something on fire or see how this thing burns, or I'm always for catching something on fire. But I think it's also fun to like roast marshmallows. That's my big thing. When I'm around the fire, I want to roast a marshmallow, do the whole graham cracker and chocolate, do the s'mores type of thing. But also I agree with you on that one, especially like now in my older age, I'm not quite where you are, but I'm working my way there. But you get to sit around and talk with your friends a lot. And I think it's more like a bonding type thing around, you get to bond around a bonfire. So, I think that's a fun part of it.
Still waiting on you to bust out into the campfire song.
CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. If you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. It would help if you just sang along.
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
Brandon hates me.
I love it. All right. I think that is a good stopping point. So I'll let you kind of take us out, Kyle.
All righty. Well, if you've got any comments or anything about what we talked about or any ideas going forward, please put them down below. Besides that, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
All right. See y'all later.